So like I did say, there were a lot of things in these last 2 weeks, even till current, that have been happening. And of course I know that there are some new faces in here. But my husband was put in jail for being behind on child support. Uh there was at some point either I misunderstood the situation or maybe the judge miscommunicated. I'm not sure, but we had thought that things had been taken care of, and unfortunately, they weren't. They wanted being my keyword $5,500 for Jonathan to get out of jail. Um, and they would not let him out until that was paid, even though they said 4 months in jail. They wanted 4 months in jail plus that $5,500 before they would let him out. So, like I said, every time I wanted to cry or get emotional, I prayed. I prayed and I prayed because that's all that I could do. And I did make a Facebook post about it, but of course, Jonathan is out now. Um, by the grace of God, the power of prayer, and of course, this amazing fellowship, we didn't even pay half of what they wanted, okay? But they let him out of jail. And I remember Kendra calling me, and she thought that I had just like hung up on her or something. I could not even form words of how happy I was. And I just started crying because I was overjoyed. Because without those three things, I feel like the devil would have just pushed and pushed and pushed back harder than what he already did. So I am very grateful for all of you that, we're able to help. And of course, God is, look, I'm telling you, I have turned my whole Facebook into my pretty much like Kelly's, that is my platform to get the word out, because we need God in our lives. We need God back in society more than anything, so that people understand that no, God doesn't give his toughest, his hardest battles to, that saying, I can't really think of it right now. That's not true. It's not. That is the devil trying to get at you. And I've corrected even my friends about it. And I'm like, you have to give it to God. And I know that a lot of people, especially within my age group, that are not within the word, have never been taught it. Um, it's hard to just let go, because we want to have a sense of control over that situation because it's our lives. But you have to give it to God. Everything, just you have to. That's all. That's all there is to it. There's